Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Oh, that's a key interception. Shoji gets... Oh no, this does not look good. He's in, must be! Takes a shot! And he's done it! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
He hopes for it.
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
He is through here.
He's had a shot!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Shibasaki. Machida Selvia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Delivered in.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
That's an imaginative pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That pass isn't the best. No, that's been intercepted. Shibasaki. Kashima Antlers are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
Looking to play him in. That has ended up in no man's land. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Succumbs to the pressure. Now, can they get him away? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's got his cross in. That's going to go a long way. Tries to play it through. And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Can he get it through? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That's just playing it safe and simple. Machida Selvia are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no way through zone.
Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Knocks it out wide.
He's having a hit!
Machida Selvia with the corner. They're first. Great challenge, time to perfection. Kashima Antlers are looking to go forward now. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a decent clearance. And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. So what can they make of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Machida Selvia just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Machida Selvia with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And we get things going again.
Machida Selvia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's found a way past. And he's got the... And the finish! And a neat finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's going wide left. Ball is over the line. Oh, easy pickings there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
He'll try from distance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good take in a good area. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He has found the way through. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Somewhat off target. That looks a decent ball. Some good work on the right flank here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's superb. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Machida Selvia with the lead. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well,
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Oh, right place, right time. Pinches it off him. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well measured.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, delicate chip through. Shibasaki. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well spotted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
That is a brilliant interception. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Machida Zelvia have their third corner. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. And the through ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Space for him to turn and look, and he lines up a cross. Oh, well played.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well timed, excellent interception. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Towering header! No, not the best of headers. Oh, nicely intercepted. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
match.
Hype, expectation,
Liverpool
emotion. The game yet to kick off.
Manchester
The
United.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now, can they get him away? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Vermaelen deals with that comfortably. That's really well cleared. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take.
And Messi!
Oh, he's been caught.
On the finish! There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Maldini gets it away, and he's quick to snatch it back. No way through. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Darwin. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vermaelen is always scanning the pitch for targets. Maradona. Not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Batistuta thinks about the shot. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Header! We've got a goal! And they've got their lead back. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Liverpool with the lead. Pedri. Now there's a Batistuta! Of course! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling. So good chance here! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Opts for safety. Rijkaard. And it's Belletti. Threads one in. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Messi. Pedri.
That
has not gone well.
Indicated.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was late. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Terrific effort! And he's done it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of... And that is indeed the final act. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real
Liverpool
expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Drogba receives it in a good position here. Messi. That's been slipped through. He just the keeper in his way. He'll try from distance. And he's done it. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So, a breakthrough already. Rijkaard. Hakimi. Great vision. Now, can they get him away? Batistuta. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And this is Vieri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vieri. Not a hint of offside here. Cannavaro clears without hesitation. Out towards the flank.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Serginho does really well to win the ball there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Xavi Alonso. That has not gone well. Chiesa. He's had it taken off him. Gerrard wins the duel this time. And now they can clear their lines. Cross flung in towards the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That has ended up in no man's land. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. And this is Batistuta. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And no, that was never going to make it. That has been cut short. Oh, that's well spotted. Drogba, pass somewhat off target. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. It's a pretty loose pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rui Costa. And this is Drogba. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. And this is Drogba. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Batistuta. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Salah. Real chance here. He's having a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mohamed Salah can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Batistuta. Vieri, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Gerrard. Now it's Batistuta. Distributed tidily. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's through here. Batistuta delivered. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game.
Real chance! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to...
Great chance! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
2 added minutes have been
One
in the
moment
game.
you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is a... That's the end of the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Liverpool enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. And so the action is resumed. No, that's been intercepted. That's good defending, very good defending. Deftly away. Scholes. And it's Drogba. Knocks it out wide. Serginho. And it's Rijkaard. Bensebaini gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Batistuta, and he's managed to get free. Chance! And that has faded wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now he's got space here. Rui Costa is in a really good position out wide. Bensebaini gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Drogba. And it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
60 minutes in.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Substitution for Spain.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Number 5.
And he thumps it clear. Dani Olmo
Coming on the field.
played
Number
out wide.
8, Dani Olmo.
Looking for the run.
Number 2, Lamine Yamal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spain have opted to make another change here.
Substitution for Spain. Number 7, Rami Bensebaini. Coming on
And
to
here's
replace
Vieri.
Jimenez.
Great
Number
defending,
15,
strong and determined.
Ryan Aït-Nouri.
Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hakimi. Now it's Drogba.
Vermaelen gets it away. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Vieri. And this is Drogba. And here's Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. Yamal has got himself a free kick.
Substitution for Spain, number 32.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. He's put his foot right through that one.
Drogba will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Number 14, Reece James.
It's a good foot in there. Not where it came from.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Messi. Oh, well measured. Spain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Harrison spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Gerrard. And this is Batistuta. Great ball. Mohamed Salah! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Deftly away. And now they... Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a lovely, neat pass. James. Chooses to go crossfield. And it's Olmo. Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper. James calmly anticipates. Rui Costa. Rijkaard. It's Rui Costa. And here's Drogba. Yamal. Now it's Drogba. And Dani Olmo. Ignori receives it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's quick to return. Goes for a shot! And that's wide. And this is Rui Costa. Oh, no joy this time. Mohamed Salah going after that. And time is up. Liverpool really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Liverpool definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Owen, lobbed in behind, spread neatly. Marcelo picks it up from the goal kick.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's managed to get free.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Gerrard gets a foot in here. He's found a way through. Mohamed Salah, and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Batistuta is flagged offside. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! A finish of true class! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's...
Oh no, what has happened here? He's just the keeper in his way. Chiesa! And for a moment, time stood still. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, well played, well played. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well read, nice interception. Well, there's the clearance. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. Mateus. Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Marcelo can see things others simply cannot. And Makaleli looking for a runner. Maldini cuts it out. And he was quick to react. Rafael Varane. And it's Makaleli. Bellingham. Davids gets over and intercepts. Davids clears. Marcelo. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's on his own. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. But a great chance! And again, he is at his elastic best. Corner number 2 then.
Now struck first time. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to play it through. And it's been hooked away. Neymar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Space for him to turn and look. And that should get the job done. Cross goes in there. Lahm clears it away. Liverpool have their third corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. Pings in across. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is out of play. Salah crosses. Desai clears it away. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great vision. Costa Curta gets into a good position. Chiesa! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, that's well spotted. Gerrard.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi, distributed tidily. Mohamed Salah, delivered across. No way through there. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Liverpool with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, Klose.
So the action resumes.
El dorsal 13.
Liverpool currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Vermaelen makes the interception. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Done delicately. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Mateus. And it's Lahm. Defending was strong and firm. He's picked his way through. Chiesa. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross from getting up there. Oh, it rattles the bar. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Donnarumma gets it away, and he's chosen to go back. Caught offside that time. Mateus. 60 minutes played. That pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on.
Takes the shot! Mo Salah! Sensational! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Lahm. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool get their fourth corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Neymar. And it's Davids. Now it's Mohamed Salah! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's an imaginative pass. Vermaelen deals with that comfortably. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Owen. Mateus. Lahm. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Deftly away. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. And he's straight offside. He's had it taken off him. Davids to Messi. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lahm, leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going forward. Marcelo. And it's Varane. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Played into space. Makaleli. Threads one in. Chiesa. He'll try from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best quality.
Goes for goal! No, just over.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. But he's forced to go back. Robertson. Tries to pass it through. Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Robertson gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Triol. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Davids. Knocks it into space. Pulls it back. De Ligt getting this one clear. Sends it crossfield. What a throw in. And it's Aguero. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Salah. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Szoboszlai looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Ajax are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Oh, it's Aguero. He has found the way through. Aguero takes the shot. It's off target and by quite a way.
Ajax really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Alexander-Arnold. Defending here is really tight. That looks a good cross. That's been cut out, well played. De Ligt. Howson. For Szoboszlai. And it's Batistuta. He's on it, can he get away? Great vision. Aguero. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he shoots! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Gerrard. Chiesa. Szoboszlai can so cleverly bypass the press. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's found a way through. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Xavi. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and
Played
brusque.
in with purpose. Cleared away. Cannavaro clears it away. Ajax have got it back and they'll have another go.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Chiesa! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better.
It's Aguero! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
No, he's not getting his way this time. That looks a decent ball.
1 minute at a time.
Gerrard. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Liverpool really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He gets it ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Xavi. Oh, it's Batistuta. Mohamed Salah! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Cannavaro clears without hesitation. Pinches it off him. Pass somewhat off target. Szoboszlai spread out to the left. Now it's Szoboszlai. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Chiesa. Now it's Batistuta. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Played out to the left flank. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get on the end of this? And that has sent him sprawling. And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution for Ajax, number 12.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first.
Number 5, Sergio Aguero. Number 11, Dominic
Batistuta gets it away.
coming on the field. Number 25, Pierre.
Oh, that's delightful.
Number 10,
Ajax
Antoine
have the
Semenyo.
chance to go the other
Number
way.
8, Alexis McAllister.
And it's been played through. Now it's Batistuta. Not a hint of offside here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Robertson. And here's Semenyo. That's a good foray he's making. And this is Batistuta. And there's green grass ahead of him. Boys, he's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Chiesa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Semenyo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Semenyo. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's played forward. Now it's Semenyo. He's shifting through the gears here. McAllister. Can he spark a counter here? Semenyo. It is a corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Semenyo. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Aubameyang looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And here's Semenyo. Oh, that's fabulous. Semenyo is fouled. So, another set play. So, he's plotting something before playing it in. Semenyo. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Corner number 2 then. McAllister plays it short. Semenyo is... Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Aimed at the far side. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good and the shot! And how did he not put that away? A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Brilliantly cut out. And that was very necessary. Threads one in. Xavi. And it's McAllister.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Semenyo. Now it's McAllister. Aimed beyond the defence. That is good strength. And this is Xavi. And here's Xavi. Gerrard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that could set him on his way. Might be danger here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better
And now,
in the weeks
please
ahead.
turn towards the screen for live scores